Infinity mic here, wood gun E100, and this is the rear door. I modified it. I put in a probe to be able to monitor the exhaust. I mean, not the exhaust. That's an exhaust gas temperature for a diesel truck or something else. But this is to monitor the gasification temperatures in the center tube. This unit has been through 4 winters and 3 summers of burning, and the back door has taken a beating. There is no more wear plate over here or here. This one's completely chewed, and here's the probe completely destroyed. The insulation is shot. The gasket, the rope gasket, it's still holding up, so we're going to keep that. And it's gotten so bad that I've even lost a chunk of, I don't know if you can see it, a chunk of the refractory here and a chunk of the refractory here on the inside tube. But I'm really getting beat up here. I don't know if it's because I'm burning almost primarily oak, and I know oak is corrosive from what I hear, or if it's just because I'm burning all the time. But I'm going to replace this, and I'm going to give you guys a bird's eye view on how to do that. Alright, I got the lower door up on the workbench, and you can see I have a new probe, and here's the old one, how much has burned off of it. This gasket is right here. This gasket is here, as well as this lower one is for the fan motor assembly. Actually, these are all ordered from AHS online. This is the right insulation door here. They sent me the wrong one for the first time. This is an arched panel. So that's for, I think, a E140 and 180, or a new style 100. So we're going to dig into this, and we'll see how this all comes apart. I may have a problem with these nuts, these threaded bolts in here. So we'll see how that comes apart. Alright, well, the bolts that hold the stainless steel wear pads are completely shot. I'm going to have to try to pull those out, but I got in here a little bit and I dug down, and you can see the whole board wanting to pop up. So hopefully we can get this whole board out. Look at that. There you go. Pop right out. The rope gasket is held in by a steel channel that encapsulates the rope gasket. Scraping this stuff off, just cleaning some of this stuff off, and then we will go ahead and drop in the new gasket. First I have to get these two bolts out, and I'll let you know how that works out. I was a little concerned, but with a pair of vice grips, it's actually coming out pretty easily. So that's a good sign. And they supply you with new ones. So when you look at the new wear pad versus the old one, there's not that much damage really done as far as complete wear. It is corroded on the outside, but not as bad as I really thought. Anyway, now the old one has the holes for the hinge, latch, and the 2 bolts. The new one does not come with any holes, so I'm gonna have to locate those, drill those, and then drop this in place. I placed the old insulation pad on top of the new one, and then I'll just score where the holes go. This is the hole for me where I have the probe, but you're just going to have the hinged latch and the 2 bolt holes. It's also a tad bit long. I tried dry fitting this, so I have to shave this down a little bit to squeeze it in there. Here's the holes marked out, and the stuff's pretty soft, but with a regular drill bit we'll pop right through, no problem. Alright, in order to get it to fit, I had to take a regular wood plane and plane down the edges a little bit. It's soft enough, and I wasn't too worried. It's an old bit in here. But I planed down the edges, I drilled the holes, and now it fits pretty good. Drops right in. This is with a 1-inch hole. I did 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. This is for the probe and the 2 bolts, and for the hinge, the lock. So it's dropped in there nice, and then we'll open up the package with the stainless steel wear plates, and we'll bolt those up. Alright, and there you have it. Pretty simple. This is a very easy install. It's interesting, they gave me an arched stainless steel pad, which it was too long this way, and it covered the holes here and here, so I turned it vertical and was able to get the holes without having to drill it. And it covers a little more higher and lower, so I think that's better because most of the blast comes out right in here and then returns out the side tubes. Still considering getting a piece of stainless steel that would fit the whole thing, and maybe get it thicker, but another time. What I'm also going to do is this stainless steel here is very thin and deteriorates quickly, so I'm going to have a friend weld me a box over this, a tight like square tube to fit right over this, and have them welded onto here. But I'll show you that project later on. Hope you enjoyed this. It was pretty simple, doesn't take much. 2 bolts, pull them out, take the pad out, drill some holes, drop it in, put the bolts in. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it.